can we get real for a second? It's been a really nice week in the gaming community, you know? I just think, like, it's especially the Switch 2 launch. Not because the Switch 2 launched, but it was the stuff that I saw on Switch 2 launch night. That's what made the Switch 2 launch special to me. It's just seeing all the midnight launches and everybody, like, I went to a GameStop near me just to check it out, and there was like a DJ, and they had all these like tournaments and events planned for it, and I just, like, I saw news stories covering it, and it was just such a really, really cool thing to see. And I don't know, that really touched my heart. It was just because that's all what I'm about, is like the gaming community coming together and celebrating shit together like we are about to. Sorry, I'm just typing something really quick. Okay. All right, just putting out a little tweet. Okay. But yeah, and in that vein of just kind of coming together, it's Summer Game Fest today. You know, Summer Game Fest, this is the main show that's just like, hey, this is what we're kind of going to be, our kickoff. That's the way I phrase it. It's our kickoff show. So very curious what you would potentially hope to see or whatnot. Why am I dark? I'm dark. But yeah, hello Ninja, hello Supertone. It's officially Gamer Super Bowl weekend. I mean, it kind of kicked off with PlayStation though, no? PlayStation just they just suddenly kicked it off. I don't know. Without any warning, without any preparation. I just want to brighten my camera a bit. My camera's a little bit different today because I went to my living room and unattached it. I had unattached it from my setup and shot a thing that, stay tuned, I don't know if this is going to come out, but I did a video that is comparing, I shot a video at least, just of my first openings of the Switch 2. I have mine. But I especially kind of wanted to just see how I felt about it after having a Switch OLED for so long, because the Switch OLED is so cool in handheld mode, and the Switch 2 was not OLED, so I just kind of wanted to give impressions off of that for people that are like, you know, like me, that are just like gonna miss that OLED screen. Joey, give me a Final Fantasy IX remake or I die. Joey, don't die. Can everybody in the chat just tell Joey not to die? Joey, don't die. Hi, JB. Creature, have they ever parodied the Super Bowl for this? I don't get it. Shout out to you guys, man. Thanks for coming by. But yeah, man, it's just been a really cool week just to see, like, just the PlayStation State of Play, even though it seems the majority thought that was a very, like, C showcase, if even that. Whereas I'm in the minority, and I thought it was kind of in the B area, just barely, though, like a B-, if even that. But still, we got a State of Play, and then Thursday was the launch of the Switch 2, or I should say, opening day of the Switch 2. And now we're in Summer Game Fest. I don't know, by the way, if I wanted to kind of just stick around and watch Day of the Devs with you guys. No, I probably should skip that. I might just watch that on my own time. But I really, really encourage you to check out Day of the Devs after this. Is that happening after this? If you don't know what Day of the Devs is it's like let's see. Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest edition is tomorrow. Join us live after the Summer Game Fest showcase for a celebration of the future of indie games. Yeah. Day of the Devs happens right after Summer Game Fest, and usually Double Fine are the people that kind of like host it. But yeah, it's just a really cool, it's very similar to a developer direct, but much more cozy vibe. So I highly, highly recommend just stick around afterwards or watch it on your own time afterwards, because there's some good stuff that shows up in there. Shout out to John, All Airtime, K, Dog Tag. Guys, thank you very much for coming by. I appreciate you. And the 18 concurrent viewers currently. If you're looking forward to Summer Game Fest and watch this together, leave a like. Helps suggest it to the folks that are not here, and also maybe people that can tune it afterwards. Yeah. Dog tag, how long is Summer Game Fest? I don't know the answer to that, dog tag. I would assume, based off of previous years, it's going to be over 2 hours, but not quite 3. That is my guess. I guess it's a question of when does Day of the Devs start? Okay, that's a good question. So, like, if hypothetically, Day of the Devs start time. It's basically whenever Day of the Devs starts. Day of the Devs kicks off on June 6th at 7 p.m. So, if Day of the Devs is supposed to start at 4 o'clock, that means Summer Game Fest is going to be 2 hours or less. So, I'm sure their goal is like an hour 40 or something, but they had a little bit of wiggle time. So, I'm going to guess, yeah, so it's going to be just about 2 hours, if not slightly less. That's what that seems to be. Gaz, I will not touch you. Hello, sir. Happy Friday, indeed, D. Happy Friday, everybody. Who has a Switch 2 this weekend? Who has a Switch 2 this weekend? Very curious. John Baker, I hope they will give us Kingdom Hearts 4 news or gameplay. Let's go. We'll see, John. I just don't see Kingdom Hearts 4 showing up at all. I don't know, man. Kay doesn't have one. Gaz, aka Septic Sauce. I have a Switch 2. Haven't even opened the box. Gaz, do you portable game much, Gaz? Are you much of a portable gaming person? Because I feel like I've never had that assumption. I feel like when you game, it's primarily in front of a TV or a monitor, you know? Let me know if I'm wrong. JV, not me. So not that much of a portable gamer. Then why'd you get the Switch? Well, I mean, you know, the Switch is still, I mean, primarily, I would love to see a graph for the Switch 1 life cycle. What's the ratio of gameplay time people spent with it docked versus handheld? I'm really curious about that. Let's take some bets. Like what would you think if you were Nintendo and you saw the graphs and everything, the usage time? What would you think would be like the ratio that it's like docked to handheld? Like, I am gonna guess it's like 90-10. 85-15, 85-15, 85% docked, 15% handheld. Because I think the handheld is the kids. I think the youngins, the even teenagers too, like they put in the backpack and bring it to school. I feel like the teens or kids, I feel like that's the handheld. And then the adults is probably a lot more docked. I could be wrong, but and Nintendo is a very family-friendly system. Sorry, we're talking about the freaking Switch 2, and we're here to watch, if you're just joining, we're here to watch Summer Game Fest, and we're just talking about the Switch 2, so, but yeah, we're about to watch Summer Game Fest. It's a kickoff, it's a showcase, probably nothing but third parties here, but I think I did see PlayStation and Xbox on the partner list. What that means, who knows? It could just be as simple as a PS Plus and Game Pass ad. We'll see. What's up, Peter? Hi, Peter. What are you going to be doing this weekend? What are you going to be playing? So Ninja thinks it's like 80% docked. Ahmad says I play ESO on Steam Deck. It's handheld. All Airtime says 70% docked. Creature says 95% handheld at home. I don't think many use dock even at home. Okay. Anyway, I don't even want to say I disagree. I just think that's absolutely false. But yeah, who knows? I did mess with it though, so stay tuned. I do have a video that I'm hoping. I'm not really feeling the video, honestly, guys. Like, I'm a little bit off today. I'm going to confess that. I'm looking forward to watching this with you, but I'm a little bit just like, my sleep schedule has been really out of whack. So I'm a little bit off key today, but I'm excited to just hang out with you here. D doesn't have a Switch, but the temptation was real when I was able to drop in my Target app cart and was eligible for Affirm. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just, congratulations. A new console period. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. A new console generation is here, and that's really cool. JV, I'm really jealous of those who have a Switch 2 right now, though, because Pokemon runs so smoothly. I did boot up. If you have the expansion plan, you get Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition. And I booted up Tears of the Kingdom. That was nuts. Like, the frame rate specifically. Not the resolution. The frame rate, wow. I do feel like it was so smooth, though, that I'm like, this is AI to hell. Like, this is AI generation. No freaking way. Anyway, Summer Game Fest is here. And I did see Kingdom Hearts 4 brought up. And I don't know, man. I just feel like Kingdom Hearts... if we don't see... I'm waiting in terms of Square Enix. I'm waiting for Dragon Quest. We're going to see Dragon Quest 12 at some point. We're seeing Dragon Quest 12 at some point this week. If we don't see it here or at the Xbox Game Showcase, we're going to see it at a Nintendo Direct that's in June. We are going to see Dragon Quest 12 here soon. The people played it at PAX East. I'm shocked. I would be shocked if we don't see it. So it's like, I feel like, I don't know if Kingdom Hearts shows up because of that. But yeah, oops. So we're about to watch Summer Game Fest. All Airtime, think Xbox will show up here. They're on the list of partners. All Airtime, they're on the list of partners. So yeah, they're gonna be here in some way, but it could literally just be an advertisement for Game Pass or this or that. So yeah. Ahmad, I agree. I love handheld. Like, that's the reason why if you go back, you'll see, like, I did this live stream in a short of my favorite consoles ever. The only reason the Switch is as high as it is because of its portability, and I love that. Dogtag, what about Splinter Cell? Ubisoft teased it recently on social media. Okay, Dogtag, that could happen here. If it is happening this year, I don't know what it is. But I really feel like the Xbox Game Showcase, like, it's the least excited I have been about an Xbox show in a long time. And I skipped the last, like, 3 or 4 minutes of my video about my predictions to learn about that. But I have this feeling that there is some, like, surprising stuff in that show that they are doing a good job keeping tight-lipped about. And I have a feeling, like, I think Ubisoft is going to show Splinter Cell during all this, but I have a feeling that's going to be an Xbox Showcase reveal. Because Splinter Cell's roots were with Xbox as well. So it's like, I just have a strong feeling. All Airtime Resident Evil, please. I can't believe we didn't get Resident Evil 9 at the State of Play. Or any Resident Evil for that matter. Resident Evil has a strong history of showing up in PlayStation shows. So, I don't know. Like, if it didn't show up at the State of Play, I don't feel like it shows up at all, honestly. I don't think it shows up at all. So, I don't know, man. Hi, Jessel. I've got my own clown. I got my clown outfit on. What's the clown outfit for? Father Gucci, commence the Silk Song Summoning Circle. I think I'm confident. It's really interesting. It's like, what shows up at the Xbox show? What shows up at the Summer Game Fest? I think Silk Song is Xbox Showcase because that has a Game Pass deal. Joey, Assassin's Creed 4 Remake finally gets announced. I think this is where that happens. Assassin's Creed 4 Remake gets announced here. Ahmad, I'm sad to see no Hello Games. I'm looking forward to Light No Fire. Really? I feel like that would totally have been here. But if they're not on the partner list, we'll see. Father Gucci, maybe they announced Banjo here. No. All Airtime earlier said I could see Tomb Raider showing up here. They've been on Tomb Raider for a while, man. I think this is a spot for Tomb Raider. If you're just joining, we're about to watch the Summer Game Fest show of 2025. And we want to share before the show starts, like, what we think could be there or what we hope to be there. Let me tell you what. Can anybody guess what my number one thing is that I want to see at this show? That is realistic, too. It's, like, not outrageous. It's actually kind of realistic. That's my only hint. What do you think is the #1 thing I want to see at this show? D, this is a Summer Game Fest kickoff, so it's like, yes, this is today, and then the Xbox showcase is Sunday. There's an indie show after this called Day of the Devs. Summer Game Fest is supposed to be like the kickoff to everything, and PlayStation kind of jumped the gun. Devil May Cry 6 a mod. No. Devil May Cry 6 would be amazing, though, but no. What is happening with Devil May Cry, by the way? It's been a while. By the way, I have sweet potato fries and 2 carrots that I might chew. Anybody have a guess as to what I want to see most in this show? Also, I didn't realize how loud the music was. How come you guys didn't point that out? You gotta communicate with me, man. You guys gotta communicate with me. The music was loud the whole time. Could you even hear what I was saying? Sorry about that. I just want to comment for Devil May Cry. Joey said Devil May Cry just got an anime and all airtime. Devil May Cry could be at Xbox. Remember E3 2018. I don't count the anime. You know, that doesn't stop game development. That's just a separate media project that isn't even in game development. I'm sure the creators were involved with that, but yeah, that's presence. You're right. And airtime, yes, they did premiere Devil May Cry 5 at the Xbox show, but like, I don't think that defines, where it could be, but that's a fair, backing to, think that. Okay, what people think I want to see most, Joey says Banjo-Kazooie, woo. No. That is for the Xbox showcase, and I don't even think that's realistic, honestly. But Supertone says Outer Wilds. That's not what was on my head, but technically, yes, Supertone. Basically, I'm going to translate that to seeing the Mobius Digital logo, aka the developers of Outer Wilds. They are working on a game. They have been working on a game. I don't foresee that happening, but that Supertone, that was a very good, like Joey and Supertone, those are very fair guesses. You guys know me well. Thank you. A mod WoW on console? No. I mean, that's definitely like an Xbox showcase thing rather than a Summer Game Fest thing. Like, if we're just talking about Summer Game Fest, yeah, I think WoW on console is an Xbox showcase thing. But no, I wouldn't even, that's not what I would pop off for, even if that was here. I mean, it'd be a big announcement, but that's not what I'm looking for most. Metro? No, not Metro. New Dispatch info by any chance? Dude, I want to see Dispatch. That's a good shout. That's not my answer, but that's a good shout, Not Enough Coffee. By the way, Not Enough Coffee. I remember that name, dude. It's been a hot minute. Hi. How you doing, dude? I remember that name. How could I forget that? Welcome back, man. But yeah, I want to see Dispatch. But no. So the answer for me is Judas. I want to see Judas. Like, I want to see Judas with a release. If you can't give me a date, at least give me a release window. Give me a release window. That's all I ask from this show. Just give me a Judas release window. And if it says bonus, if it's 2025, I am going to be so excited because of my fantasy critic. So, I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit because, yeah. What else? Mind focus. By the way, I'm trying to figure out why my YouTube streams, they don't look as good as like the screen that I see in OBS here. And they don't look as good as my YouTube videos either. They're just like outputting in this like 720p upscaled 1080p look. And I don't know why that is. If anybody has experience with that and can help, let me know. Hi, Stephy. I always love your little love hug. Thank you. Hello. How's it going, madam? C2, are you a big Hitman fan or a big James Bond fan? I'm curious why that was your hypest moment. Oh, C2, it's mostly because, one, I think the project concept is a great like, it's just like a perfect pairing. That's why. And it's like, and the other reason though is that it just caught me off guard. That's the biggest, that's how you get me to pop off the most, is when it's like, I just did not think that this would happen. And then it does. And then it just makes it all the more amazing, you know? Because when you can see it coming, or when you predict it, then it's just like, you know, then when it happens, it's like, I got it kind of a thing. But if it's something you weren't expecting and are really wanting, and then it happens, then it just like, oh, like, so yeah. But no, I just think the project is such a great idea. Ken Levine. Who's Ken Levine? I know that name. Slay the Spire 2. Does Slay the Spire have a release date? Folks, we're going to see the Summer Game Fest showcase in 6 minutes here. And it's going to be just under 2 hours, I think. And I really hope that this is more than an okay show. I feel like Summer Game Fest most of the time is like, there's filler, or there's like some lulls, or they like start high and then there's just nothing in the middle and they end high. Like, Summer Game Fest is the most inconsistently like thing ever. So I'm really hoping it's a fun show, but I also hope that we can all like just pay attention to each game individually, even if it's not something crazy like Kingdom Hearts 4 or Resident Evil 9 or stuff like that. Let's just give all these games a shot, check them out, and give them a fair shake of our, you know, just interest, in my opinion. I think it's just going to make it a much more engaging show. That's what made the State of Play a lot better to me, because there's just like a lot of new games that were not sequels or anything that I'm like, these are cool. But that's just me. Oh, Ken Levine is the BioShock guy. My bad. Yeah, thanks, Dog Tag and C2. Yeah. Not enough coffee. Will the chair survive? Coffee, you missed the State of Play. I finally, guys, I'm so happy that State of Play. I finally flipped my chair. It's like I guess if that's a good thing. But I don't know. I just haven't done that in a long time. John Baker, Mario or Kirby won't be here. That's Nintendo. 100% that's Nintendo. That's not going to be here. Gonna put my phone on Do Not Disturb and also put it on the charger. Okay. Arc Raider Shadow Drop. Ahmad, I feel like if you didn't ask me this, somebody else asked me this on the State of Play. And no. I mean, I could picture it. No, we talked about that Monday. That's what it was. God, there's going to be 4 live streams in 1 week. Holy hell. C2, I don't think either of these shows are going to surpass the State of Play for me. Ooh. Ahmad, another FromSoft game. Does FromSoft take a break? You know what? Can I ask you guys this? Do we see, yes or no, do we see FromSoft in this show? Like FromSoft anything? Yes or no? I feel like FromSoft is just at every single Summer Game Fest or Game Awards. It's like, but it's one of the two. It's never both. It's like one of the two. Steffi, yes, I'm hoping the chair will perish once again during the stream. No. No, don't kill Chair Kun. What did Chair Kun ever do to you? Armored Core 6 DLC. I can't picture it, Ahmad. I can't picture it, but it's possible. But I personally don't picture it. Sorry. In case you're just joining. That was the last carrot, so no more crunchy ASMR. But I have a bunch of sweet potato fries with me left over from something from yesterday, so I'll be munching on that during the show. I'm really hoping for a Street Fighter 6 DLC and maybe Persona. Ooh. I feel like you're gonna get Persona at the Xbox showcase JV, you're gonna get that at the Xbox showcase for sure. I'm very confident of that now. There's too much smoke. Where there's so much smoke, there's got to be a fire. Street Fighter 6 DLC? I'd believe it. Am I expecting it? No, but I would believe it. I wouldn't be too shocked by that. We're 2 minutes out, folks. 2 minutes out from Summer Game Fest. Ahmad, Cult of the Lamb 2. Cult of the Lamb is one of those games I don't feel like you need to make a sequel. I don't feel like you need to make a sequel to Cult of the Lamb. I feel like you could just keep updating it and just adding new content to it. It's one of those games that I feel like that could be the case, but I could be wrong. Any other final thoughts before we go into Summer Game Fest? By the way, sorry I didn't really port many reactions from the State of Play, even though there were a few reactions. It's kind of been a busy week for me. Like I had to have an emotional farewell to somebody in the family. Not like they didn't die, just like, you know, like a literal parting of ways. I had a sort of excursion with someone yesterday, and then tonight might be like a birthday thing with a buddy. And I don't know. I just kind of been occupied with a lot of things socially. So I don't know. I just wanted to get that James Bond one out because I actually flipped the chair. I could have posted the Digimon one and stuff, but I'm like, I don't know. So I'm hoping, like, if there is anything reaction worthy from this stream, that I can post it, but we'll see. Because I honestly kind of just want to sleep tonight. But yeah, I am hoping to see things that would be crazy that I don't expect to see whatsoever. But holy shit, if they happened, would be Kingdom Hearts 4. Half-Life 3 is actually not impossible. There was some rumors and stuff going on that people are like, it's actually not impossible. Judas release date, actual date, and it's 2025. I'll pop off for that. And I don't really know what else. Everything else, I'm just kind of like going to let it all happen. Thank you for the bless yous. No GTA 6 trailer, Xtram. Folks, if you're looking forward to this, make sure you like the stream. Help suggest it to the folks that are not here in case they missed their notification or something, or the folks afterwards that may want to check out some reactions and whatnot. But for now, we're here right now. Let's watch Summer Game Fest. And please communicate with me with the audio and how everything sounds, please, as we go. Communicate with me as we go, folks. Thank you very much. It's the Game Awards stage, but much more simple. What are those shoes? What are those shoes? That's the Game Awards stage.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything.
We were just talking about Devil May Cry, and he brought up somebody from the community named Dante.
Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units.
I love that he does this at the start of the shows.
Lots of great games.
He wants to like shout out certain things that are doing good.
Franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's
All Might's here.
That these indie creations
am here
side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake.
That's wild, man. Repo and Schedule 1 alongside. Wow.
Sandfall. Okay.
Listen to that crowd.
Expedition 33. At the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path.
Wow.
One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential.
Watch Day of the Devs after this, guys. Day of the Devs is a good show.
Big and small find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit,
just because it's not Kingdom Hearts 4, Resident Evil 9, or Devil May Cry 6, pay attention to every game here. Give it the fair shake.
Broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
I want these smaller teams, man. I'm I want to do a whole video and discussion about it, but just the approach to AAA development.
You might be.
Again, everybody communicate with me about audio, please. I'm too loud or show's too loud. There should be ducking a bit when I talk, you know, but hopefully.
Your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Creature and Supertone, are you here right now? I feel like this is your shit. Oh my god. This is metal, dude. Creature literally just said, this is very metal, yeah.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
Thanks, Mike, for saying earlier. Sounds good. Everybody keep me posted, please.
No, God. But neither have they.
This looks actually kind of sick. I need to open my note sheet. I forgot. This actually looks kind of sick. Mortal Shell 2? Who did somebody say that in the chat? Ahmad! Oh my god! Nice call. That looks pretty sick, I have to admit.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come, but right now,
thanks, Mike.
The end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But
okay, I just adjusted a little bit.
You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
This is so ridiculous, man. This is Fortnite. This is Fortnite. This is Fortnite. This is Fortnite. Hi, Rob. Oh, I am peeking. Sorry, let me address that. A galactic battle. But that actually looks cool.
I think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right
that
now, it
actually
is an
looks
honor to
cool.
welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks.
That
With
actually
each
looks
of his
really
games,
cool,
he
though. I
pushes
wanna
the
play
gaming
that.
medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh. We're already doing this, huh? Jeff, I love you.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったので、
Well, we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うので、
Everyone experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度
something
ゲームを
new
I didn't disrespect the goat, did I?
考えていただきたいと
after
Of course he's here.
we faced the
Is that
pandemic. So I
disrespect?
want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Oh. Oh no, he was gonna say something. He was gonna say something. He got cut off. Oh no. Oh, C2 said. Oh, got it. Sorry. No, I think it's a great idea to get him out of the way early. Because it's like, oh, if we're gonna do that right away, what's the rest of this show? There's really not that much confirmed for the show, I believe, which is kind of cool.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
Sit here, you bitch. You're not doing that inside, you prick.
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? For living?
Neil.
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
I just want to watch this. I just want to watch this show, not play this game. I just want to watch it.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
Clips without context.
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here.
Yes, Steffi, I have
Tell
not
us a little bit
popcorn,
more
I have
about this
sweet
clip
potato
and
fries.
the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character.
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
ちょっと詳しくは言えませんけど、
I can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and reveals
で前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
まし
last
たけ
time
ど
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Mats.
彼はもういなくな
And
っ
of
たの
course,
で
by story,
2
know,
では出せ
he
ない
will not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マ
this
ツさん
time,
の代わりというかそ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します。
did. for DS2
で、
this
まあ、クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラク
But
タ
I
ーを作ろう
think
として、まあ、ルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て、
like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクタ
So
ーになった
Luca
と
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心に
think
残る演技もして
it
いた
was
だい
great.
た。
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neo,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで、
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is
No
more to
C2, no
share,
Nintendo
and
here.
You won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into
Oh, yeah.
the DS2 live game premiere. Where
Yeah,
Dale
there
will
is.
be
There's a
joined by
Death
many
Stranding
members
2
of the
thing.
cast who'll be sharing,
Right after the show,
a
actually,
demo
there's
of
a
the game,
007
live
one, too.
gameplay
I forgot
demo,
about that.
Alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見
Neo.
に来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday, too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Lucy. Hi, Lucy. I saw that she was co-hosting this, and I'm like, wow, what a
Thanks,
get.
Jeff,
That's cool.
and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Narrated by Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill.
Sorry, break from the
Priests
fries.
tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen.
This trailer's quiet. It bugs me that some trailers are quieter
I
than the
sought
others.
no war. But war found me.
Never C2. Unfortunately.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending.
Another one for Creature. Maybe. Depends on how you play.
I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Forge your destiny. Oh, shit.
That's my story.
Yo, this is Kingdom Under Fire shenanigans, bro.
Sharon,
Oh my god. Oh, it's my favorite style. Oh, that single shot. Chronicles Medieval. That single shot.
Was a
That
very cool new
single
project
shot
in a
made me
brutal
sold on that
European
game.
Medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry
Here you go.
in the
Here you go,
legacy
Mike.
of racing action games within the Sonic
Nike if he
franchise.
was here.
Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
For the first time. Yeah, Kingdom Under Fire was sick, dude. I still can't believe in a single year. Meh, not a big fan of Sonic racing games. Oh, okay. I just can't believe we're in a year that there's a Mario Kart, a Sonic Racing, and a Kirby Air Rider all in the same year. What? 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 Wow, so they just made it like a freaking Sega racer. They made it Sega racer. That was a Sonic Mania. I thought I heard Sonic Mania soundtrack.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog,
Wow.
Takashi Iizuka.
Sorry, ignore it. Sorry,
Thank
ignore
you,
this.
Jeff.
I'm trying to do something.
I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you
Creature
can
Butcher
warp
Sega.
in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Yo!
So
But I mean, you know.
can race against all of your friends across all of the platform.
He made a jab though. He
Lastly,
made a jab. I like the
I
spice.
have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
What? 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 But why? How? Who?
Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Walk on a lap.
What?
That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
I'm gonna switch to this other stream because like I don't like that Ninja is so far ahead of us. Freak you, Ninja. I'm fighting you. We're gonna make it work. What is this? Sorry, I'm trying to fix everything. There. Screw you, Ninja. I figured it out. Just kidding.
For our world, it promises only oblivion.
Problem is, though, is that it's gonna... The reason I don't like watching on Twitch is that
Long ago,
it's gonna show, like, see this stream without ads. The second I see an ad, I'm
but
switching it.
You have the power to change all of this.
Because I saw somebody earlier go Hatsuniku, and I was like, what? And then she was on screen, I'm like, God damn it.
If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
I don't know why, but I'm getting like mad Pokemon Shadow Coliseum vibes. Just from that art style, it just reminds... See, this is why. Well, okay, luckily, that's not bad for you guys. But for me, it just showed like an ad at the side. Like, bugs me. Keep it to the side, because then at least it's not going to bug you guys. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. I can't take it. I might go back to YouTube. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to YouTube. Epic Game Publishing presents. I can't take this. I can't take the ad shenanigans just constantly dealing with that. Fixing it. Fixing it. Okay, I'm here. Code Vein 2 is a good shout. Like, yeah. That's a real 3D. I don't like that. I do like the enemies, though. They kind of just break off. That's really cool. Oh, this game's really edgy. You know, that actually has my interest, not gonna lie.
Moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
This game
Something rotten at the heart.
made you guys like, this made it into our like top 16 or top 8 most anticipated games this year. When we did our poll, you guys were anticipating this one.
To their will,
I was really surprised to see how far it got.
Cheese wheels.
and those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
Is it weird that like Troy Baker just doesn't
Another
hype
role
me
for
any?
Troy Baker.
Like, you
All
know.
right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now
He's just in
comes
so
the
many
announcement
things.
of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking
Amazing
to them
voice
for a
actor.
while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Oh. It's Throne of Games.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
The Retcon Season 8.
This is your legacy.
They died.
You decide who wins and who dies.
Hey Gucci, I want to play any Battlefield Earth game. Anything in the style of I'd like to play anything in the Middle Earth style. You will serve me. Damn.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
One of the coolest things to me for some reason is seeing like a huge creature just falling from the sky that has wings. There's something about that image that is just so like
All right, now it is
intimidating to
time
me.
for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Oh God. Atomic Heart, more Atomic Heart DLC?
Great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Or is this just a new game?
My answer is, Maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new
It's Atomic Heart, but I don't know what it is.
the era of atomic.
Holy shit!
2.
They're just making a sequel. Having a good time. Oh, dude. Atomic Heart was a game that, like, there was so much promise to it. They just needed to, like, condense it or something. I liked Atomic Heart, though. I thought it was cool. Whoa. Yeah, the thick Russian mommies. The bot mommies. Yo, that was the protagonist of the first game. Oh no. Mommy can fly.
Captain.
Okay. Jesus. Jesus. Why does that look like Mark Ruffalo? This seems incredible, but I tell you what, so did Atomic Heart 1. Atomic Heart 1 looked great too, but this is actually, wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. Wow. Yeah, I don't care, Rob. Wow. Wow. Lived up to the freaking wow.
Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
Oh no. More DLC.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own
from Transformers.
powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there? And
Okay,
people
it's still in the
just
Atomic Heart
started to see
universe. I
it?
saw a thick mommy in the back. Robot mommy, at least. That was a portal. That was a portal. How is Munfish doing the damn thing? Is Munfish a studio to keep our eyes on, not in terms of quality, but in terms of like production? Like, Atomic Heart came out in freaking 2023, I think? And they've had something like every year. The Cube, Atomic Heart universe. Wow, they're going nuts.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another
Wow.
new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving.
Oh, that's sick! Oh, I love a good idea, man. That's cool.
Universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday
it
with
shifts.
multiplayer fun
Oh,
for
that's
4
cool.
players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Yeah, regarding me and copyright, yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I don't make any money off of these streams. What they're gonna do is block it from being monetized, but joke's on you, I've already blocked monetization anyway. The only way I could possibly make money from this stream now is just if anybody super chats, thank you very much. You do not have to, but it is absolutely appreciated. But yeah, they'll just block me from being able to monetize for AdSense, which I don't care. AdSense is basically nothing. It's literally pennies. I would rather just be able to hang out with you guys. And they're actually a lot more generous about certain songs too. Like, they don't block things as much. It bugs me that every content creator out there is like, I can't believe they copyright claimed my video. I'm like, dude, you don't get more than like 500 views. Like Ninja Air. Ninja, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
My world. What is this place?
Hi, Capcom.
Onimusha!
Wow, he got Onimusha to show up. Wow. Okay, that's cool. What was the subtext? Onimusha, Way of the Sword or something? Damn, dude.
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
This means I won't get my DM6 announcement. I mean, Rob, Mudfish just showed like 2 games in a row. Ninja, JV, guys, thank you. My God, what's all these super chats? Thank you so much. Cool. I was not expecting to see Onimusha here.
That was a new look at Onimusha.
I thought there would be like a
Gamescom
Gamescom
we announced back in
thing or
December at
something.
the TGAs. It is coming.
Capcom's showing up in the show.
2026
Yeah,
and will be
Alex.
playable this
Capcom
summer
showing
at
up.
Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement.
What's happening?
Stop. Comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Coffee, Rob, thank you guys. Oh my God.
Fuzzy, the tournament of 1,000,000 punches, you'll get yourself killed!
Unadoptable orphan. Oh my God, it's literally
All right,
puppets.
You little sack of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got.
I don't understand what's happening.
If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
I'm confused if this is even a game.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
I don't understand what's happening. Mike, thank you so much.
Boy. Yeah, boy.
Jeez, you guys are crazy this stream. Thank you.
Car blow. This mate ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day.
I'm so confused. Like, what? A Muppets Rocky story? Yeah. I don't understand this game. Like, what even is the gameplay? It seems like ridiculous. I don't get it. Like, what's even, like, they showed gameplay, but it looks like legit, like a movie.
To see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
Oh, Steffi, thank you. You guys are going nuts, man. Thank you, Steffi.
White castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by booting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
Square Enix was here. That's a Square Enix game. That's a Square Enix game.
Multiplayer game from
Dog Tag Duke. Jeez Louise, calm down. Thank you so much, sir. My God.
To win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game
Thank
was
you,
first
man.
announced at TGA
My God.
in 2021.
What's happening?
I know it's been a while. Their recent tech tests
Jeez.
prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm, of course, talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From
Later
Arc
this year.
Studios,
Okay, no
here's the
shadow
world
drop.
premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Okay, Ahmad. I think it was Ahmad. I'm sorry if I'm wrong about that. Seriously, Dog Tag, thank you so much, man. Thanks for all the great stream. School's out for summer for me. Time to celebrate. Man, thank you so much, man. It means so much right now. Thank you, sir. You guys are going nuts this stream.
Let your body settle into a slower rhythm.
I gotta be sold on this game. At first I thought it looked great, but then I watched the gameplay and I just wasn't into it.
You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
I just don't want it to be a looter game. Like, they made it seem like it's it's an extraction game, but I'm like, but an extraction like a big map. I'm like, I thought this was more of like a PvE co-op experience or something. Dan Cake, I hope so, man. I haven't seen how many people are watching right now, but it's mostly the super chats, man. I don't even care about the viewers, but those super chats mean so much to me. October 30th. Okay. Not a shadow drop. There you go. But no, the super chats just mean a lot for the
That's
support.
right,
It's
everyone.
just, thank you guys so
is
much.
coming October 30th, 2025.
But thank you everybody for
PC
watching.
and
It's
console.
if we do got a
Congrats to
chunk of us
Xbox
here, it's amazing.
Studios.
Thank you.
All right, Dune fans,
I
now
just
you
wanna
can
hang out with
finally
you,
step
so.
onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with
See,
a
Dune
thrilling
Awakening
cinematic
has me.
story.
Like, I think
It'll
Dune
arrive on
Awakening
PC
looks really
in
cool.
just a few days on June 10th.
Josh, what are you doing here? Hi.
Right now in Steam Advanced Access.
Hi, Josh.
Here is a brand new look.
JV, you already did one. Stop. Thank you. Jeez, you guys are making me cry. Stop. I can't take that. Thank you, JV. Jeez. This game looks cool, but they need to not do the cinematic, because the actual gameplay of this game is really legit. You guys gotta stop. Chilling with Michael. Yay. Gotta have you and Mike, Josh. Oh, let me just look at this. I need a moment. Is there a release date for this yet? Do we have a date? to make love to him. No, that was just a, hey, are you going to pledge your loyalty? No, not really. It came out yesterday? Did it? Did it really? Creature, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. The salute blocks the sun. Oh my god. Okay, here's what. Yeah, so it's a survival game. You go out, you grab some stuff, you bring it back to your base, and you can craft some stuff, and you build up your base. It's very much like a Pal World situation, but in the world of Dune, that's freaking cool, man. This seems like a cool potential. Oh, and now he's on a different faction, dude. Oh, and then you cross factions. This seems so promising! I'm noting it! This seems so promising, although I've already been aware of it. I just can't do games like this anymore, though, because I know I'll just get so consumed by it. Wow. So it's out now? Launch June 10th, 2025. Okay. Head start now available. Play it today on Steam. Okay, so it's available on Steam, but maybe I don't get it. Anyways, Pancake, I'm on. Guys, thank you so much. I know that Splitgate 2 has some big reveal. And how much for your stream is awesome. Thank you guys so much. You guys are going crazy, man. Relax. Save it for after the stream. That's what I want to know. I want to see it on console, dog. All right, what is this? The Sentinels. Sentinels. Why does that sound familiar? Well, there's tons of Sentinels.
Some say time stops for no one.
Oh, you know what I would like to see?
Not a man, nor God. Living
Either Tides of Annihilation or Feathers of Chulon. Is that what it's called? I forget what it's called. Those two games, they're action games. I want to see both of those.
Those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate.
No, Sentinels aren't a Halo
Save
thing.
what
Cool.
remains of our broken worlds. You need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
I thought Chrono Odyssey... Is that not a thing already?
This tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
This looks cool, though. This looks cool, though.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for September?
Oh, Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves always looked cool. I like...
A rat in the vessel.
Yo! Let's go! Oh my god!
Such a tiny...
I'm looking forward to this game so much. This looks like Ori. This looks like Hollow Knight. This looks... But it's scratchy, art style, flowy. Oh. M-I-O, Mio. Oh. I'm very tempted to play the demo.
I
really wanted to see coming to Game Pass.
Mio Memories in Orbit, a
Mio demo?
Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion
I might check out that demo at some
platformer
point.
where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Out of Words. It's another What was the claymation game last year? Something fish. You know what I'm talking about? A handcrafted co-op journey. Yay! Love co-op. We got Mio and Neo.
We can't.
Come on, follow me.
Why does this look so cool? Out of words. I'm noting it. That I like it.
Really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise.
Yeah, this was for sure going to be here.
It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Not gonna lie, I thought Out of Words was Outer Wilds for a second. No.
Come from someone close.
No, I'm not.
An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Harold Halibut. Thanks, Steffi. Yeah, Harold Halibut. Mads, or not Mads, Nike, you missed Sonic Racing and a lot of Sega properties joining the game, like as if it's Super Smash Brothers.
My beautiful daughter, Isabella.
That's the one that you would probably care about most.
Around here. Sometimes a client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
I'm slightly tempted about this one, man.
This is how it'll be.
Out of Words looks really cool. I liked Out of Words.
This is an opportunity. Do you wish to commit to this family?
Hands off! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Yes, but I also want to note that a lot of them say Switch 1, which just instantly means they're available for Switch 2, so... Yeah, I don't think they would want to say anything is Switch 2 exclusive. Yeah, because there's 150 million Switches out there. They don't want to just bail on those.
Just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Yeah. Yeah, Ninja's got it. It's really early on for the Switch 2. To answer Paragon's question, hi Paragon, by the way. So far, this show is going good. Like, if it keeps going at the pace that it is, I note something every, 5 minutes so far. I can't go, more than 5 or 6 minutes without taking a note on something, and it's been going good for me, but I'm also somebody that liked the state of play on Wednesday, so this looks cute. I like this. Whee! This looks cute. I like this. It's accomplishing the vibe, too. Yeah, dog, there's been a lot of co-op stuff in this. There's been a lot of co-op stuff. It's for sure co-op. Why would they show these two just like Voyagers? I'm noting that. That looks cute.
Hello, Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I'm thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and rolling the dice of destiny. Yee-haw!
Sandy cheeks.
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
Is it like a Nickelodeon dungeon crawler? OMG, real games are back.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat.
Joey!
And Puppet Frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Give us a date. No, give us a date. You said summer 2025. We're in summer 2025. Give us a freaking date. Do it, cowards. Do it. Yeah, Supertone, you too. I forgot. Lies of P, man. What a good game. This is one of those games that I feel like it's so good, yet so like a cult good, you know? Like, not enough people played it. And never will play it. Oh, dude. Give us a freaking date. You make him have white hair. I hate it. Ugh. Doctor! Oh, I see, because of the white hair in action game. There's a lot of bosses here, man. Get out of here. Come on. Come on. Date.
That's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. What? All right. Next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That's
no way!
You might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
What? Dude! Are you for real? Sorry, I actually did hear him say it's like Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill or something. Cool, I'm actually interested to find out about this. But what the frick? Are you kidding me? They didn't give me a date, they just shadow dropped it. Oh my god. Wow. Quick, protect the chair. That was just...
Plates of her legs.
I can't get over that.
Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates.
But Mario Kart. But Expedition 33. June was supposed to be calm.
Dinner's ready. There's a hunger that feeds and blooms.
June was supposed to be calm.
And I will bloom.
I'm okay. Seems too creepy for me. I'm okay.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action.
Obey her mouth.
Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Holy frijoles. I'm just like looking at your guys' message. Like, I can't get over that. I can't get over that. I can't get over that they freaking shadow dropped the DLC. They must have known. They must have known they were always gonna do that. All right, sorry. I'll move on. I can't believe that, man. No, unfortunately, yeah, I see people asking about Game Pass, Ninja and Rob. Unfortunately, Liza P left Game Pass, so it's like, if you did play the game through Game Pass like I did, in order to play DLC, you're gonna have to buy the whole package. But you know, this is maybe one of those things that like Game Pass, this is how they say like people that have Game Pass actually spend more than the people that don't. And it's stuff like that, where they play a game, but they want to keep the game after they play it, so then they just buy it. You know, and it's like, oh yeah, Liza P deserves all my money, because that was a game that I felt wrong playing with the subscription. Like, it deserved all the money. So we'll see, but obviously, yeah, it's a bummer in terms of the wallet, that's for sure. Oh! Hello, One Punch Man villain. How is it going? But yeah, Liza P left Game Pass, unfortunately. Boros, yes, Boros, that's the name. What the hell's going on? Okay. The music is even like it. Huh. Huh. Man, they're moving along. I have to say, this is like the best Summer Game Fest that has ever happened. They are not taking a break. There's no commercials, no long-winded explanations, very little fluff, I feel like. They just keep going and going and going. This is like the best Summer Game Fest that's ever happened. In my opinion, like the structure of it. You know, say what you want about the games, but the structure of it, they are just like bam, 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 bam. This poops on the state of play. Like, even the state of play, like, even though I defended that, the state of play, they would stop a lot to explain it. This one, yeah, they're stopping every now and then, but yeah. It's a 7 Deadly Sins game, by the way. This is cool. I probably won't play it, but this is cool. Has there ever been a 7 Deadly Sins game? Is that my Brandon? You know who you are. Is that Brandon? Hi, Brandon. Or is that a different Brandon? What's up, man? What do you think of the state of play? If you watched it. Cool. No Xbox or Switch on that. What? Oh, okay. Wait, what's happening?
5.6 is available today.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Okay, this is our first, like, ad of some kind. Okay. That scared me. I was like, they are not going to show. Like, I got really scared. I'm like, are they going to show?
Live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Naugle Star Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Games Store.
Yeah, dog, I'm with you. I think more Western devs here would be nice. It seems very international, but I also don't mind that.
We find a way.
End of Abyss. I wanted to note that. Did I note that? That game looked interesting. Oh, I did. Okay, good.
We altered the course of nature.
Jurassic Park?
Unleashed
I don't care.
genetic power across continents.
What the hell is Arc 2 gonna happen?
To nurture what we have set.
When is Arc 2 gonna happen?
Find hope within.
Do you remember Arc 2? We will never ever get it.
Well, to help life
find a way.
Gucci, I don't consider that really that much of an ad, though. Like, that was a relevant ad. It wasn't just like a, here's a commercial for Progressive. It was a, no, this is something for the industry as a whole. And, like, that was our only one so far? That's kind of wild. I don't know. I disagree. Big Bacon, do you get your date? October 20. October's shaping up to be a month, man.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games.
Who's Yacht Club?
10 years ago,
Shovel Knight?
we broke
Shovel
new
Knight? I think
ground
Shovel
with our
Knight. No?
first game, Shovel Knight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower.
Oh my god! I never thought of this! Oh my god! I never thought of this!
Gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Yeah, the Hollower. Why did I think of this being anywhere? Holy crap, from the developer of Hollow Knight. And everybody that's like previewed this game, they've had worries, but they've overall been very positive. Oh, why did I think? Wait, did I see October 31st? I saw October 31st. Wow. Why did I not think of this? I mean, hell, if anything, Day of the Devs, but this is a studio that, like, probably could have got a bigger, you know, this is a bigger get for Jeff if it showed up here. Wow, launching October 31st. Okie dokie.
All right.
Looks at Fantasy Critic. Shit, Mike, no!
From a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone.
Well, that's...
Final Bossman, all right. Well,
that's a Fortnite, I think.
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And three, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
He mentioned Silk Song was literally joked about. Silk Song was literally joked about. I can't believe Silk Song was joked about.
VR magic and wonder.
Silk Song was joked about? Wow.
The elderly and this fucking thing with Hip Hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time.
Silk Song was joked about.
What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries?
Yeah, in good faith, I'm with you, dog. Like, that's not fair. Like, they have to, like, that. You can't just name drop Silk Song like that and not show. He better,
Man
dude.
gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
And they just name dropped Insomniac as in the Deadpool trailer. That's awesome. Okay.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of technical
No, we can't. No, wait. We can't.
Back as the main character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news: the release date.
We can't. Wait, we're not allowed to move on. We're not allowed to move on. Oh my god. We're not allowed to move on from that. Bullshit. Don't you dare gloss over Silksong. Silksong is not real.
About the Baron.
He's a narcissistic sociopath.
Wow.
He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to
I
do
can't believe
with those
Silksong
monsters.
was joked about. But I mean, that's a very Deadpool thing to do. I will admit, that's a very Deadpool thing to do. It's all about the meta. And it's on MetaQuest. Oh. Any game that you can and have to lock doors is a no-go for me, because that means there is something I want to avoid.
I don't care how high
I don't
his
want to be
walls
scared.
are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
This isn't Dying Light, is it? I think this is just something original. Or new, I should say. Oh yeah, no, this is the Beast. Okay, yeah. Dying Light, the Beast. Coming August 2027. Or 2027. 2022.
F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Mike, I guess the Silksong.
And fucking kill him.
Wow. This is E3 time, man. Like, there's so many things happening after this show and during the weekend.
Like the Beast is coming
That's
on
wild.
August 22nd,
That's
Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from...
Mixtape! Give us a date! Give us a date! Give us a date! Give us a date!
This game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Oh, dude, give us a date, please. If you thought I was getting copyrighted before, now I'm copyrighted.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Dude, I need to play this game, actually. This is one of those, like...
It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever.
Wow.
And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night.
Please.
And The Cure. I love The Cure.
I'm gonna say early September or late October, late August. Late August.
Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Damn it. Damn it. No. Just coming soon? No. Oh.
Seen it.
Damn it, but that was another good look. Darn it.
Where harmony reigns.
It looks so good, dude.
Struggle
A game for the 30 to 50-year-olds. I just want to live those teenage years again.
Your destinies are sealed.
Man.
There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this.
I think it'd be great for it to be like a summertime game, because then it's like we get to live that summertime dream during the summer. Like, man.
Savor each moment.
I thought we might see that at the Xbox showcase, but I guess we're not anymore. Because I don't see why they would just show it twice.
Are you with me?
Coming to Game Pass, though.
We will live on in this world. No matter what
We need
hardships
30-year-olds.
await.
We 30-year-olds need a game called iPod Shuffle, not mixtape.
For a future filled with hope.
It's the Shiba Inu. The Shiba Inu at the back just
and
going.
the guardians of the sacred tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends,
He had a
he's
hard
built
time
an
with that one.
intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
By a one-man developer.
They left me with nothing. No justice. No peace.
I swear, I thought I was about to hear Linkin Park. Or like...
The hunt is over.
I take you on.
No,
Papa Roach. Papa Roach, yeah. What is with, I feel like there's been this trend of like, I could be wrong because I only think of 2, but like one-man developers and they make beat-em-up games. I just want to make a beat-em-up game. This looks good though, the animation like it feels very organic to me. Okay, whoever edited this trailer knew exactly what they were doing. The hits, like the blows are landing on the beat strikes.
Bad Dotland.
I like it, dude. Yeah, animation by David Reyes. Animation is great in this. Acts of Blood. I'm noting so many things, man.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time to reveal the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this
Rob,
review.
by the way, while you're here, you need to listen to our group Vox. That's all. I'm going to shout you out and answer my question. Just basically Sunday night talk. Yes? No? Maybe? Someone has to do something. A brand new adventure? Oh, dude. Wow. Wow. Cool.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in
huge.
EX. You'll battle through space-time
Huge.
and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you silly little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
They know exactly how to make her talk.
Cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Oh, see, that's kind of bad. First Ascendant. Has anybody tried this? The First Ascendant? It looked kind of cool, but I was like, I don't know. Mommy is returned. Gunnar Warframe, epic dude. It's pretty grindy. I can't do the grind games anymore. I want to, but like, I don't know. Also, these women, they made them excruciatingly, you know? Booba, the game.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
What?
Now, a glorious morning has dawned. On
That's my arm.
something that simply...
Can you break anyone? Yeah, that's where I'm at, Ninja.
Scum.
That's how you know the show's good. Is that it's like if you gotta go potty, but you just can't get up. What is happening?
Your hard just got harder.
Battlefield 6. I think that's that. If that's not here, I'm confident Xbox show. Confident Xbox show. Mine's eye.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
Game made by one of the somebody formerly at Rockstar.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
Joey, listen. Air Ninja, listen. Do you hear the song? Do you hear the song? How dare they?
I've been seeing things.
Yeah, I'm with you, dog tag.
That's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Marcus has entered the chat.
I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Mind's Eye. Wow, that's coming up. It looks really cool, but like, there's just something about it. I don't know. Oh, hi.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment
Hello,
in
darkness, my
Red
old
Rock
friend.
City.
Ninja.
This week, this week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
What? What? We get another look. I mean, they're gonna go full-blown into this after the show, by the way.
Target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink.
Oh.
The newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card.
I feel like if I play Hitman Absolution or Hitman World, whatever, it's going to be like one of the best games of all time.
Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Wow. Just a free update to Hitman World of Assassination? Has anybody hit that? Have you played World of Assassination?
Way.
It seems incredible to me, like dauntingly amount of content too.
It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh. Hi.
Good to see you, Mads.
I was going to say, it sounded like his actual voice in that trailer.
Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once
Absolution
again,
is different than World of Assassination. Sorry, dog. But yeah.
But this time it's a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
Creature, thank you for this. You guys are nuts with the super chat today.
So this mission is...
Man, we have to watch Day of the Devs now. God.
We want to make a homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right, well, Hakan, Mads, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
Okay. Yeah, Creature, thank you very much for the super chat, man. How would I play Hitman? I don't know. It depends, because there's like 20 different ways of accomplishing the mission. I'd want to do it in the most like stealthful way possible. I don't want to just go in guns blazing. I would want to like, if I could poison something or set like a sequence of events to happen that could lead to the assassination happening. Like when you sabotage the wheel of the car that they're going to drive or something to make it look like an accident. That's what I would be trying to do. I would be trying to like create the circumstance that it doesn't even look like he was killed. Yeah.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a...
Yeah, like a true secret agent, yeah.
King Cobra or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Chad.
Wow!
This is so far like one of the few trailers this show that I've kind of tuned out. I've tuned out a little bit on this one.
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
But man, no so far, no Judas, no Dispatch.
All right, next a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Is this? Dude, okay, I have seen this game before. This looks like Space Sea of Thieves, if it is the same game. If it is the same game. Yeah, this is Space Sea of Thieves, and it seems so promising, dude.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying.
But they didn't have dialogue in the first trailer for this game. But yeah, like these are other ships that you're going in to like raid or whatever, and sometimes it could be another player, I believe. It's like a mixture of PvE/PvP.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Yeah, Wildgate looks pretty cool. Ooh, beta. I thought June was gonna be calm, man.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Yeah, C2, we're almost through now. I'm with you. Like, if one doesn't want a show to be more than an hour, you're not going to like the Xbox showcase. You're not going to like this show. You're not going to like maybe Day of the Devs as well. And that's why I say, to me personally, labeling is super important. We knew what Summer Game Fest was going to be going in, if you like, at least if you know the history of them. So the labeling, it's like, oh, I fully expect this to be a 2-hour show, full of third-party indie and like various things. So my expectations were set correctly. So this is so far going better than expected, actually. We're in a little bit of a lull right now, though, I feel like.
Spreading this blight.
That's all my opinion, but
You harbor it too, I see.
the Guacamelee devs. From the Guacamelee. Dungeon crawler.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Blighted. And I hope I have time to go to the bathroom after this. Ew. Wait, Reanimal.
Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
No Marvel 1943 either. No 1943 either. Ew. Oh, that's okay. I don't want to. No, I'll pass. That's all right. Dwayne's fine. Dwayne doesn't need to. Dwayne's fine. There's a lot. Yeah, I will say, JV. Oh, no. There's been a lot of edgy games in this show. It's funny because sometimes there is a theme to a lot of just all showcases, but yeah, this one we've got a lot of edgy things. But there's been a good variety, I think, too. There's been a couple. I have to admit, this is actually not bad. That's a ugh. Ill. Like, I admit, at least you have a gun, you know? At least you have a gun. See, at least you can do that. At least you can kick a baby.
Poor little
Give me a release date.
All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well,
yep, that's what I just said.
Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Don't you dare shadow drop it. Don't you freaking dare. We're only allowed 1 or 2 shadow drops per show. We're not allowed any more than that.
To advance its Project Enterprise.
Poop my pants the game. This game looks really sick. I have a feeling I'm gonna suck at it, but oh, this is just a straight up cinematic trailer though. I know exactly what you're thinking of, Dog Tag. No, it had Mecha something, I thought. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know what happened to that game. It must have got canceled. It must have got canceled. I know exactly what you're talking about. Exo Mecha? No, wait, that's what this is, isn't it? Yeah, the singer does sound familiar. Creature. It kind of reminds me of like Attack on Titan inserts a little bit. This is a cinematic trailer, but boy, I tell you, if you watch the gameplay, this game looks really legit. There's been lots of gameplay of this game put out, so this is just a cinematic date reveal. July 1st. Okay, that's a perfect date. July 1st.
In this
July
next title,
1st.
small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
8 people. Wow.
Mechanical is approaching.
I think pacing-wise, this show has been great. Like, they really have just been doing trailer after trailer.
You must now face a stark reality.
But if you want to see, like, a sequel to some major big franchise, then this show just isn't going to be that. And that's kind of why I like this show. It's letting us see so many things that people would just sleep on or ignore. I'm like, well, thank you. Thank you for giving them the limelight or whatever. And then we can get big during the Game Awards, perhaps. Kind of just a nice time to give, like, highlights to a lot of games that people would have totally just been like, I don't care about that. This is a good graphic sci-fi grounded, it looks like.
We find a way.
Infinitesimals.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of
Grounded
a
3000.
legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Oh no.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Calm down.
To you.
Calm
And
down.
To celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
Calm down. Calm down.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。
皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ
Oh my god.
瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Oh my god. Is that it? That's it. That's all we get. That's all we get.
Thank you, son, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a...
I think the remaking won. I feel like, I mean, that almost seemed like it was going to be like, and it's been 30 years, we're remaking one or whatever. But,
let's run.
Oh my god. My heart, I see you guys are moving. The chat is moved. This was the most the chat has moved this whole stream. Wow. That was a tease. But yeah, it's like, you know, at least it was like acknowledgement. Like, yeah, you're not going to see the new Resident Evil this weekend, but we're just going to let you know we're working on it, so. Wow. What a heart-racing moment that was. You guys want to see me cosplay like these dudes? He didn't say Resident Evil 9. He said the next Resident Evil. So we'll see what that is. Yes, Daddy. Alex, please. Yes, I would. No. Here you go. Here's your thing, Street Fighter 6. Okay. Here you go. Your 1 and 2 edition available now. What? What? Okay. Daddy? Yeah. This does remind me of Team Fortress. It does, but it's not. It's like Team Fortress mixed with the aesthetic of Deathloop. Last flag. We have Marvel Rivals at home.
Countdown begins.
Is there a free-for-all mode in Marvel Rivals, though? I want, like, I like free-for-all. C2 says kind of. Okay. I am fading, I have to admit. Like C2 was saying earlier that about the length and everything, and I'm to the point now that, yeah, I want to, like, get us back rising and then end it on a good note and then just call it there.
Wish list now.
I actually think that looks cool. Like it's not enough for me to note it, but I do think, like,
that was Last Flag, a new
neat
online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s, as you saw. The closed alpha.
Oh,
starting
capture the
later
flag.
This year.
That's cool.
Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed by Lenzi, Wu Chong, Fallen Feather.
I literally asked for this at the start of the stream. I literally said Tides of Annihilation or Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Show me one of those two. Oh, yay. Give me a date, though. Give me a date. July. Late July.
Really what you wanted.
Late July. Come on. Late July, early August.
It's all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
I shut up. I shut up. I was like watching.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
I literally said late July! Oh my god! Oh, thank you. I literally said late July. It's late July. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's such perfect timing. At least for me. Oh, yay. I'm ready to fight to that music. Yay, yes, Steffi.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
The Wu-Tang Clan. Yo. I predict I got the date right. What are we doing? Are we fighting to find the Wu-Tang Clan, or are we fighting as the Wu-Tang Clan? As the deceiver. The only thing that bugs me about Summer Game Fest is that a lot of the games shown, I feel like 30% of them
is calling on you
Steam
to rescue
only.
his Wu Brothers Wu-Tang
Or Epic
Rise of
only,
the
like
Receiver
PC
is
only.
a
I'm
new
like,
co-op
man,
action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to
Okay.
celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
I'm ready to move. God, Wu-Chang. Okay. Wow. The next 2 months just got really busy. Sorry, I'm going to talk over this. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry. If you care about this, I'm sorry. But so I got to beat Expedition 33.
Adaptability.
Rematch comes out very soon. Mario Kart World just happened. And
My story.
Liza P. Overture just shadow dropped.
Is yours.
That's June. June just became intense for me. And then July, I would like to try Mecha Break. And then that's at the start of the month. And at the end of the month, there's freaking Wu-Chang. So yeah. Things got a little bit busy. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Oh, cat girl. I thought she was gonna say the 53rd member of the team. You know what I want to see? It's because they know their demographic, but I want to see like an anime game just focus on pretty boys. I'm straight, but I just want to see them like promote the hell out of just pretty boys. Because I feel like we're always focusing on just like, look how beautiful these women are. It's just like, hey, I appreciate that, but come on. Oh, you're Splitgate too. Just a montage of stuff out or about to be out. Ninja Air, thank you. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to see the anime titties, but I just recognize that. I just want to kind of see them market pretty boys for once. Don't make me dream, Steffi. Can I interest you in Final Fantasy 15? I mean, I'm talking about like a live service multiplayer anime style game. I'm not talking about pretty boys in general. I'm talking about like those Hoyoverse games. Oh! Oh, okay.
I took a bullet, I died, I came back.
All right, we have to be coming towards the end here because they're going on like a kind of a spree of stuff right now.
Long story.
Love and D Space is what it's called.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
I've learned that I like roguelikes, man. I've learned I like team-based or turn-based battle games. I like roguelikes. Those are two things I really like. Oh. Oh.
Another relapse, huh?
Get well soon.
C2. Oh.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
Man, I need to sleep tonight, man. My sleep schedule has been so out of whack the past few days.
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
This actually seems kind of cool. Like, will I ever play it? Probably no, but this looks cool. This game gives me a headache.
Unwell.
Yeah. I am ready to leave. Splitgate 2. I admit, the next game I see that looks kind of
co-founder of 1047 Games.
I'm gonna go pee.
When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends. And 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Wow, let's go!
In Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take worlds to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? Look at his hat. We combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Dude, I don't even need to see the trailer. He might have just sold me with his freaking, like, speech there.
Just look at that water placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome.
Just freaking, like, I'm tired of playing Call of Duty every year. I grew up on Halo, and I want there to be a freaking Titanfall 3 already. I have heard people vouch for this like crazy. Like, I have heard a lot of people preach to me, freaking play Splitgate 2. You'll love it. I'm just like, I should give it at least a shot. Just a shot. I've watched people play it. Imagine Dragons. I've wanted to try. I mean, not really. It's just, I don't know. I'm just really scared about trying multiplayers these days. Unless it's like something super different. But at least like Splitgate, man, like what a crazy cool concept. Like that's why I miss Lemniscate. Lemniscate. Am I the only person that played Lemniscate? Is there anybody that played Lemniscate here?
Last man standing.
God, you use the momentum from the portal to like, that's cool. Yeah, nobody's heard of Lemniscate. Ahmad's played Lemniscate, yay. Like, I thought that was a cool concept for a game. It was super original. Nice. And they shut the freaking thing down and stopped selling it. Like,
to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Damn it. I'm like waiting for it. This is how you know the show's good and has me engaged, is if I don't walk away. If I don't walk away. Yakuza. Project Century? Project Century? But this is like a different place. Are they making a third game? Are they doing Virtua Fighter, Project Century, and whatever this is? How are they doing this? This is another one of those studios that makes the list. Remember I said, like, I want to do a video about, like, studios that are doing the damn thing and releasing, like, something all the time.
Got a name?
That's freaking this Ryoku studio or whatever their name is.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや.
Oh, it is Project Century. Okay. Whew. Stranger Than Heaven. Cool. All right. We have the name.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's like,
All right,
what is
well,
with
we're
the
almost
time
done
change?
here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
They said it's a big blockbuster thing, so it's not Silk Song, so calm down. It's not. This kind of, does this seem like RE Engine? This looks like Capcom. The engine reminds me of the RE Engine a little bit. I could be wrong.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
Yeah, this feels like the RE Engine.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
Oh, Rob, good shout. Rob, oh!
On the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
Rob, I think you got it.
That's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Wow. He wasn't kidding about it being soon. Or am I messing up?
Hey!
Stay close.
His daughter's name is Rose? Okay. Got mixed up. Thanks, Mike.
They're coming.
I have no idea. I'm not a Resident Evil person, so I don't know.
You're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
The audience just applauded. The audience just applauded. They saw Raccoon City or something. Yeah. I mean, that's how you end a show, all right. What? What?
There you have it. Resident Evil Requiem.
Wow.
Will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing.
Wow.
Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement.
Capcom showed up to this show.
That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show.
Capcom is pop. I think
great job, everyone.
I think Capcom is like the best. Like currently, if one was to say like who is the strongest publisher right now, not making money, but just in terms of critical acclaim, constant releasing quality, and all that shit, Capcom is kind of contender.
Make sure to visit SummerGameFest.com.
They showed up here,
to see a
man.
listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer.
I'm gonna go potty.
Days,
BRB.
taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
It got so loud. I was in the bathroom and I'm like, the house is exploding. It got so loud. God. I'm like just finishing up and all I hear is just like Jesus. Relax, freaking Capcom. Oh, shit. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm debating about, because I put the super chat gold, which you guys popped off like crazy. Thank you for it. I'm like, do I make a separate stream and watch it? Or do I just keep this one going? Algorithm be damned.
9,000 years old and everyone you loved would be dead.
I think algorithm be damned.
Hi, I'm Tim Schafer from Video Games, and I'm here
what was
to
our
tell
peak
you
viewers?
about Day of the Devs.
Sorry, hang on, let me turn this up.
Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you at places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask? $5 million? $10 million? Absolutely not. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit and supported entirely by generous contributions from people like you and also our generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit back and prepare to be inspired. Enjoy Day of the Devs Digital Showcase.
So Keebs, this or State of Play? Who's the winner? Oh, this.
I'm excited to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the developers at No Goblin.
That's a close one. I would say.
Facing a place, gathering intel, and pulling off a heist.
I would say. I think it's close.
Well, in Snap and Grab,
I think this would have been hands down if they just like cut it off at like an hour 45, you know, or just hour 40. You know, they could have just trimmed it down a smidge.
Senior level designer and artist at No Goblin.
I'm Jamie, senior animator at No Goblin. And we're excited to share with you No Goblin's new upcoming game.
I'll say Summer Game Fest, but just barely.
Snap and Grab.
Steffi, wow, that was loud.
I'm glad you asked. Picture this.
So now this is Day of the Devs, which is kind of focusing on some indie game developers.
Between high fashion
and I said if you guys super chatted enough, then I would hang out for a bit during it.
As Nicky Nevada, the world's greatest photographer, you'll be tasked with visiting a variety of rich and lavish settings.
Good night, Ash.
In which you'll have one question on your mind. What will you be stealing tonight?
I'm gonna show some stuff to me. I'm just like looking at you guys' messages. Yeah, I think I enjoyed. It's tough, man.
In Snap and Grab, you will do cool.
I don't know. The state of play and the Summer Game Fest, they're really tied to me. There's things about both of them that I like more than the other. But anyway,
you will snap a variety of high-ticket items, and anything that might help or hinder your crew's chances.
Alex, it's Sunday, as Jeff was saying. Xbox Showcase is on Sunday.
You're done snapping. You'll use your photos to assemble your own step-by-step plan for your crew to grab your future possession.
I don't know how long Day of the Devs is. That's a good question. Let me see if I can find out. Dog tag.
A detective who's been on Nifty's trail for quite some time now. Who knows when she'll catch up?
As your anonymous deeds make headlines,
it's usually a 2-hour show,
giving you access to new
I don't know,
ways
man.
to snap and grab.
Will you be able to plan the next perfect heist?
Or will your heist fail spectacularly?
I don't know. So Day of the Devs, for reference, it's not a bad show. It's just very, like, it's much more calm energy, much more slow. And I think this is right. Like, I'm looking at something off the side, and it's just saying usually they're 2 hours.
We can't wait to see what you plan next in Snap and Grab.
Available early next year on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S.
Does Untitled Goose Game ring a bell? It was one of the very early Day of the Devs games, so early in fact, that when we asked the dev what the name of the game was, they asked, do they have to have a name? You know the rest of the story.
Mike, still that Silk Song joke and not falling through was dirty, and I didn't like that. But it was very in character for a Deadpool reveal. I will say that.
But I'm not the right person to
okay,
describe
sure. Most of the
what
stuff
it
wasn't
is.
for me. The Street Fighter
Better
DLC saved it
served
for
that
me.
these anthropomorphized ant, duck, wobbly creature things do it for you.
Today.
Take it away.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, yay!
House.
Yeah, it's the next game from Untitled Goose Game devs. I think that's what he was just saying.
To show you around our new game.
Seal games.
Ooh.
Oh, Dog Tag, you're talking about E3. We all miss E3.
Together.
Okay, hold on. I do want to see this.
Big Walk.
Because the first time I saw this game, it didn't quite sell me.
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things: talking and walking.
The Untitled Goose Game devs.
It's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello.
Or in a tunnel.
Hello.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
Oh, there they are.
And plenty of tools to stay in touch when you're out of earshot. And if you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well. Hello.
The game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk. Exploring as part of a group is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it important to stick together, so navigating the world of Big Walk requires lots of teamwork and talking.
Oh, that's not like pass.
As you explore, you can split up and go off on your own adventures, or even lose each other accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face, and so finding a way back together isn't always straightforward.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you do that?
If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again.
Hello? If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare.
Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it. Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed so that you find funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Okay, so you want to find a speaker that's like...
The thing about that dog tag, because the thing about like games like this and Phasmophobia and Repo and stuff is that it's like the developers want you to be
Our challenges are
in the
open-ended,
game. So it's
and
like
leave
if
plenty
you're
of
going to be
room
a
for
party
you
chat
to
with
do
other
things
peeps,
your own way.
you could
Like
do
the rest
that.
of the
but it
game,
just kind of
challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
It might just require a focused time to play with certain
So that's
people.
Big Walk. There's heaps to see and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can sit and watch the sunset,
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
Go dancing.
or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean.
Oi.
Sorry.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game, and we hope you like playing it as much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Is this coming to console, or is this a freaking Steam-only Epic Game thing? Because again, that's my biggest problem with Summer Game Fest. 2026. It doesn't say the
this next
platforms,
title's from
damn
the
it.
art director of Journey, the team at Giant Squid, who brought you beautiful titles like
Did you say
Abzu
you
and
don't
The
play
Pathless.
Resident Evil before
You'll see the
games? No,
DNA
I've
of
never
all
played
those
Resident
games in
Evil.
this one as you surf the sand on your
audio
sword
was a
and
bit
bring
loud
the sea
compared
back
to you.
life. This is Sword of the Sea.
Hi, I'm Matt Nava.
Oh, Sword of the Sea! Steffi!
And
Sword of the Sea!
I'm very excited to share with you our latest game, Sword of the Sea.
More than Steffi, honestly. This is cool. We saw this in the State of Play. Wow. Oh.
Sword of the Sea is a atmospheric adventure game where you surf on a sword. And it is trying to give you the kind of spiritual experience
cranked
that
up
you
the
get
volume.
as
Like,
a surfer.
Summer
a
Game Fest was
snowboarder,
quieter
a
than
skater.
this.
It takes a lot of what I've done in my previous games, going back all the way to Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and you're going to see those elements in the game, but it's going to take you somewhere new. Sword of the Sea is all about movement, getting into a flow state, and that's something that as a snowboarder I've experienced
All right,
myself.
that guy just said he had worked on
I feel like
Journey.
there's this kind of magical
was he? I
experience
don't
that you
know.
have with these extreme sports. When you're doing it, you actually find this kind of meditative quality. You are moving very quickly, but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't otherwise. You get to see the whole mountain at once, and that lets you kind of connect with the world in a deeper way. And I think that's what we want to do with the game.
This is in August, right? August, yeah. August is okay. August is okay.
I'm really
not gonna
excited
be playing,
because Sword of the Sea has music written by
Metal Gear
Austin
Solid.
Wintory, a longtime collaborator who I work with on Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and he's done countless other games scores. It also has movement inspired by the old skating and snowboarding games. So if you played the Tony Hawk games, if you played the old snowboarding games, you're going to love the way that you move in Sword of the Sea. We can't really guarantee that the game will be a spiritual experience for players, but what we can do is create the environment, the conditions under which you might have one. Sword of the Sea is coming out this year, August 19th, on the PlayStation 5 and PC, so wishlist now. Thank you.
This next world exclusive is a sequel to a game that has over 4 million players and counting. A runaway hit, if there ever was one. But to make a sequel, you have to bring something new to the genre, something evolved, and that's exactly what this developer did.
Sequel. Yeah, I just, I guess I did enjoy the State of Play more, just because it was more condensed. But I still think, I think Summer Game Fest did a lot of better job of not having too much fluff, and I appreciate that. But it's just, it is still a long show, just as this, I think, will be a long show. So I don't think we're gonna watch all of it, by the way. I'm just gonna stick around for like maybe first half hour or 5 or so games. But yeah, I think this is escape room, by the way. I'm pretty sure just new escape rooms. So escape room academy? Question mark? Yeah, academy. Oh no, it's just a sequel.
I'm
My
Wyatt
bad.
with Coin Crew Games, and we're here to announce Escape Academy 2, Back to School. The sequel.
But yeah, there was still a lot of stuff. Like, I'll show on screen the highlights that I wrote down.
Escape Academy 2 is an open world escape room game where between your escape classes, you can explore a living and breathing campus that functions as one big escape room. We felt inspired by games like Animal Well and the Legend of Zelda series and how they leverage free roam puzzle solving, so we're really excited to bring that into the Academy.
Damn it, I give up. I need to change my freaking monitor thing, but
immersive narrative.
But yeah, I wrote down like more than a dozen games. I'm like, that looks cool. I don't know. All the games I wrote down aren't going to be played, but like they just look cool.
Feedback from the first game, and the #1 most requested feature by a huge margin.
That was the most watched state of play ever. Immediately,
to really get to be
fighting game fans loved it. Lol.
This time around, we're going to let you explore the campus, to go to classes, meet other students, and most importantly, find lots of rooms to lock yourself up in.
I want to see much more of Chronicles Medieval World. That game looked like, at the very end when they had that in-game shot, that was Kingdom Under Fire to holy hell. And Kingdom Under Fire,
from dusty puzzle archives.
Oh, I want more games of Kingdom Under Fire.
The campus is designed to reward curiosity with secrets tucked into every corner for players to discover. From lighting and atmosphere to environmental storytelling, we've pushed every element to
This is why I don't like the idea of watching two showcases back to back. I kind of wish I did put that as the super chat option.
Our approach to narrative is to really lean into the role play of embodying a student at the Academy. You can talk to your fellow escapists to unlock quests, discover lore, and naturally get hit with a deluge of groan-worthy puns. Apologies in advance. Over the course of the game, you'll puzzle your way through character-driven quest lines that string together campus challenges and escape rooms, taking you through your second-year curriculum and the
Supertone, that's a tough question.
If you want to get a sneak peek at the game and help us unlock its full potential, join our Discord and sign up for a playtest.
That's a tough question because Summer Game Fest has always been
Wishlist Escape
rough.
Academy 2 today on Steam, and we'll see you when you get back to school.
I think it just has to be more condensed,
Smashing Pumpkins,
so shorter.
All these bands are part of the 80s, 90s vibe.
I think if Summer Game Fest was shorter,
from the prolific creators of the art.
they did a good job of kind of like balancing. Here's an indie, AA,
it's a game
AAA,
about life
indie,
and friends
AA,
and the music
AAA.
that gets us
Just
through.
kind of like structured it in a way that just constantly feels like it's engaging and not repeating or anything.
Oh, hi. I'm Johnny Galvatron from Bank
Maybe no
here in
ads
Melbourne,
or anything. The problem is
This
though
is our
that I
secret
know they
hideout
have to
where we
get
make
just a
video
couple in there, like the live
This
service
is one
things
of
or
our
whatnot.
arts. Fuck off.
But
We're the BAFTA
that's tough. I
award-winning
can
team
never
from the
imagine it,
Artful
honestly.
Escape.
Hi, Carolina.
Who cares? What's next? We're making a mixtape.
We're in Jeff Keighley's theme.
We're in Day of the Devs too.
Oh, cool.
Okay, sorry. I'm shutting up for a bit.
Action-adventure game about 3 friends on their last night together, listening to a perfectly curated soundtrack. It's a psychedelic retrospective, a musical journey that documents the breadth of their friendship and their greatest hits. The whole game is a mixtape. The music is a mixtape. There's a mixtape of mechanics from skateboarding to pulling slushies, a mixtape of eras, a mixtape of art styles and media designed to take you back to the teenage wasteland.
Dog tag, don't feel like you have to stick
We
around
gonna
for this
get
to
your
even
stash
know
and
this
keep
was
going?
happening. I made it my goal bar.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have.
Nothing, Cassandra?
What?
I might just check this out and then dip.
Dad, give away your
Or maybe just stop watching and then encourage you
But
to
is
watch
the
the
music
rest.
any good?
And then I'll
Holy
chat for a moment.
flippin' meatballs, let me tell you all about it. Thank you very much. We got Joy Division, Devo, I love Devo, Smashing Pumpkins, Portishead, Roxy Music, Silverchair, Lush, The Cure, Susie and the Banshees, Stan Bush, the Jesus and Mary Chain, the unkillable Iggy Pop, and apparently many more.
Are they following us?
Yup. I can't go to prison.
Boxes! Terrible idea! What are we doing?
If death looks you in the eye, dude, don't blink.
You're gonna get hurt.
Play it on Game Pass day one, wishlisted on Steam, play it on a PlayStation or Epic or whatever.
I thought we were riding together.
I didn't want to get all sweaty and shit.
Fair.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
And welcome to Jackass.
Did you see that Drinkbox Studios just announced their next title, Blighted, moments ago at the Summer Game Fest? Well, now they're here to give you an in-depth look at the game.
All right, I'm gonna just hang out for a moment to say, I am gonna watch the rest of this because I do very much enjoy Day of the Devs. I think it's not, I mean, I have to be in the right mood for it, you know? Yeah, Day of the Devs is a very slower show that I'm glad to have gotten a little, and who knows, you might even see Silksong in this show because Team Cherry, that's an independent team. You might see Silksong in this show. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but indie. It's a really cool thing, man. Like Day of the Devs, they just focus on like meeting these teams that are, you know, putting together these small projects. And, you know, it's just cool. It's just cool to just, I think that's the thing that I like about Summer Game Fest, but it also, you know, it doesn't make it the most hype thing in the world. It makes it just a nice time to give the spotlight to a lot of these like smaller studios and devs and fresh new IP, like some chances to be seen. And unfortunately, that just like, it kind of leads me to this whole conversation about like the AAA scene and the IPs and stuff that people expect now. And that's what makes things good. But yeah, I appreciate Summer Game Fest for what it is, but definitely it is the most like, they were on a hot streak. And that's what I think. I think if they just like cut it off, because it was doing good. Like Rob was here in the chat and we were just saying like, yeah, this is being the pants off the state of play. But it kept going. And that was the thing, is that it just kept going when they could have stopped, you know? And see, this is why I shouldn't have been, sorry, quick interruption. This is why I shouldn't have watched Day of the Devs. I'm looking at my concurrent viewer count, and it like took a nosedive right when I was like, all right, let's watch a little bit of Day of the Devs. See, and that's why I should have made it a separate stream. But anyway, so just YouTube insights. But anyway, and by the way, like just really quick, just shout out to so many people that did super chats during this stream. Like that was just not expected, and I really appreciate that as we do these. Like it just means a lot to help for freaking support and everything. I don't know. I just thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for that. Like that means so much to me. Just those little amounts too. There was people just doing like $1 or $2. Exactly. Like that's all. Like please don't do more than that. Like just anything means better than nothing, you know? So thank you very much for that. I think I have even the list here, like Preacher, Ahmad, Dan the Pancake, Ninja, JV, Dog Tag Duke, Steffi, Mike, Rob, Not Enough Coffee. Did I already say JV? Yep, JV. Like, guys, I don't know. Just thank you so much. That was crazy. That was the longest streak of super chats we've had in a very long time. So just thank you for that really quick. Anyways, but yeah. So Summer Game Fest, I enjoyed it. I just think that they like should have quit when they were strong, which I did think. I think like halfway they were doing pretty gosh darn good, and you know maybe just got rid of that Resident Evil juke or there's very few game, maybe like, I don't know. There's things that I could say like should have been cut out, but at the same time, I'm like, I get why it was here. And I don't think it was like a low point. It was just that it was mixed into a low period, you know? And like Steffi, you just said, where was it? I love the idea. Oh wait, where is it? Like still, I always enjoy shows the most when there's a lot of original or promising games over the next mega reveal. Exactly. Like I get why they ended on Resident Evil 9. That makes total sense because that's just what the mainstream most people are going to care about. But I'm with you. I like seeing the smaller, just unknown teams and so on. But as Carolina, as you're saying, I thought it was a good show, just a little too long. That's where I sit. I think it was maybe the best Summer Game Fest in the past couple years. But they really just went too long. And that's the habit of Summer Game Fest that they always do. Jonathan, but what about Kingdom Hearts 4, Borderlands 4, Marvel Token Fighting Souls character reveal? I'm shocked Borderlands 4 wasn't here. I'll say that. I'm shocked Borderlands 4 wasn't here. But like there was a list of things that I was really into. Can I make this bigger? Hello? There we go. Boop. boop. Okay, that's a little bit. Oh, you guys still can't see it. There you go. Yeah, like I made this whole list. I noted your thing, C2. That, you know, like I was really interested. Why did it say Outer Worlds? That's not. Oh no, what was this? Remember there was a game that it wasn't Outer Worlds. Why did I write Outer Worlds? What was the game? Were you there? We all thought Out of Words. Out of Words. Out of Words. That's what it was. But like, there's a lot here that I thought like was really cool. Like, yeah, Wuthering Waves is already out, but I just noted that as a reminder. Mia the Hollower, I just noted because I don't know, Fantasy Critic or whatever. The Lies of P Shadow Drop. That's where I popped off. That was the loudest I popped off in this whole thing. I'm glad Mecha Break has a release date. Wuchang Fallen Feathers' release date. I thought the freaking speech from the Splitgate 2 guy was amazing. Lego Voyagers looks like a really cute freaking co-op game alongside Out of Words. Like, there was just a lot. I'm shocked freaking Atomic Heart 2 and The Cube. There was like a lot here that I was genuinely interested in, but admittedly, it was that last third that I just kind of like, all right, I'm good now. Let's go home. So, Dune and Split Game are also already out. Yeah. See, and that's the other. Okay, that's the way. I like. Just kidding. But by the way, a lot of likes in the stream, guys. Thank you very much. Like the stream if you feel like just helping boost the algorithm and the people that weren't here. To help share it with them. But I think like people were saying they should show Gears of War Reloaded in the Xbox showcase. They should show Tony Hawk in the Xbox showcase. And I'm like, I think Xbox has learned after last year that they just got to focus on new stuff. And that's what people respond to the most, is when it's just like a new upcoming thing. And I think that's another thing that Summer Game Fest just got to trim it down a bit. And also, unfortunately, you know, just cut out the stuff that's already out, unless it's like a big expansion or something, to which then that's fair. And the the publisher wants to get the players back on the game. That makes sense. Supertone, I think I look at quality a little differently. It doesn't really matter to me how long it is. Just what it shows me that interests me is what it takes for the most part. Yeah, no, Supertone, that's a good point. Like, I mean, that's a very personal grading, because I could do that too, and if I did that, then yeah, I like the show. I can't help but think of like, what is the big picture, like Game Awards versus this. Game Awards 2024, a lot of people thought like that was the best Jeff Keighley showcase ever, or whatever, and I would agree. But thank you guys for trying to like let me know that Out of Words thing. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the state of play as well, even though everybody was like, "Oh, actually, we should check." And this is gonna hurt Jeff. He's probably gonna be like, "Why do Jay Wood just don't like these showcases, man?" Jeff Keighley. I'm curious if he put his own poll up. What'd you guys think of Summer Game Fest? Oh boy, here we go. Like, if I grade it, it was a B. But then towards the end, it just started to feel like a C. And the end is important because you want to end it on a high note. I'm going to say a C. Like, it was okay. And that's usually what it is. It was okay. Look at how mixed this is. That's the exact same grade I think the state of play was having. Like, very mixed. Super mixed. It averages out to like a B or a C. Yeah. What was the PlayStation one? I didn't get to see that one. I'm assuming it was basically the same exact thing. Yeah. Did I put a D? I didn't put a D. Oh, no, D is what won. Got it. Okay, I was like, I didn't put D. Yeah, very similar. Very mixed grade. Yeah, so people bug me when they see these polls, man, because Jeff has a very broad audience, honestly, when he does these polls. People think of him as like a Sony pony or whatever, but he has a very broad audience that follows him. So there's people that are like, you can't pay attention to Jeff's poll here because people on Twitter are stupid. And it's just like, everyone, these 152,000 people that voted are just irrelevant and their opinion doesn't matter. I feel like it's a very closed-minded way of thinking of like, look, just because everybody, majority, like, just because the critics gave this movie an 89, that doesn't mean it's good. Like, it might not be good to you or whatever, but the only thing that we could tangibly, like, art is subjective, but the only way we could actually, like, grade something or know, like, how good actually it was is what does the collective think. That's the only way we could really know. What does the collective think? But, Resident Evil is a high note. What do you want about? You ain't right, boy. No, that is the high note, Mike. I'm talking about the half hour leading up to it. Just because it ends with a single one, that doesn't reflect the half hour that built up to it. And that's what I mean. I think if they just trimmed out like that half hour's worth that led up to Resident Evil 9 and just tightened it up a bit. Resident Evil 9 is a great way to end the show, but there's just, yeah. So anyway, the hour before Resident Evil is what he's talking about. Yeah, exactly. You got it, C2. Caroline, it's cool we're getting Atomic Heart twice in one console gen. That's crazy. Freaking Mundfish? Mundfish? Ryokugu or whatever the Yakuza studio is. Obsidian. They're doing the damn thing. They're doing the damn thing. All right. Dog Tag, given that E3 is gone, do you think there'd be more AAA reveals at Summer Game Fest? Where else are these devs revealing their games? TGAs? Yeah, no, that's a good point. I mean, it's now that E3 is gone, you know, they just kind of pick and choose where are they going to be. Are they going to be at State of Play, Summer Game Fest, Nintendo Direct, or Xbox Showcase? Those are like the 4 that the most eyes are going to be on. And the developers want their game to be in there. You know, those 4, I would say, is Summer Game Fest, State of Plays, Nintendo Directs, or Xbox Showcase. Those are like the 4. There's other things, though. Freaking Future Game Showcase, Day of the Devs. I talked about this one Triple I initiative. There's some great showcases out there, but unfortunately a lot of people don't see them. Mike, I think they only had like 3 or 4 truly hype announcements. I think they all hit at just about every quarter mark of the show's runtime. So IDK, I'd say it was paced fine personally. I agree. I thought it was paced great. Like for the first hour, I would say. The first hour I thought it was pretty solid. And then the back hour, it was like still okay. I don't know. But I do agree. Like I think that first hour it was paced super well. It's like they wouldn't go all AAA, all indie, all AA, or like they structured it really well. And that's what I mean. I think it was just too long, but that's just me. Joey, this is going to be a repeat of last year where everything cool is at Xbox. I think there was plenty cool at the State of Play and Summer Game Fest. Like I don't know. I don't think either show was bad. I just definitely can understand why people were disappointed with either or. But yes, the next one is indeed the Xbox Showcase. That'll be on Sunday. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about it. Mike, I'm putting on my cloud makeup for Banjo or Spyro at Xbox. Mike, you're going to be safe for Spyro. You're going to be safe with Spyro. That's through everything heard and talked about. I think you're going to be safe with Spyro. You're not going to get Banjo. I'm not going to get Banjo. Joey's not going to get Banjo. Because Toys for Bob wants to work on a Banjo game. They want to work on a Banjo game, but they are currently busy with the project that they are going to reveal to us in 2 days. All right. Anyhow, this was fun. 3-hour stream. I'm dying. And again, crazy super chats, guys. Thank you so much. This is a really tight month for me, so that means a lot. Just the support. Thank you so much. I will be going live for the Xbox Showcase on Sunday, and then hopefully they just calm down next week, because I would like to do a Twitch playthrough. I hope you enjoy the freaking Switch 2 weekend. Congratulations. I recorded something about that. I want to do something recording the difference between the OLED screen of the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 big-ass 1080p screen. I don't know if this is going to become a video because my energy today has been kind of all over the place because of just terrible sleep schedule. Thank you, Stephy. Yes. I will try to relax tomorrow, make a lot of progress on post-game Expedition 33. I beat it, by the way. I beat it.
Nice.
I beat it. So I beat the base story. Happy to talk about it more. Maybe a spoiler cast of some kind because there's so much to talk about with the story. But yeah, there's a lot to do in the post-game still, though. And I want to do the post-game. And that's why I'm like, why did they just shadow drop that Lies of P Overture DLC? How freaking dare you? So yeah, I'm hoping I'll have a lot of time to play that tomorrow. I can wait on Mario Kart. I should play it, though, while everybody wants to play Mario Kart. What are you playing this weekend? Very curious, actually, before I go. Yeah, I want to play Mario Kart with my Switch 2 and everything, but I just wanted to have the Switch 2 and just not have to worry about it anymore before it got even more expensive. It's crazy. We're in an era now that consoles get more expensive instead of less expensive. But yeah, so that's what I will hopefully do tomorrow and just enjoy a day off after some emotional shenanigans this week. And then I will be well rested to hang out with you Sunday morning. I am hoping I can get a previous CGG guest back on the channel to talk about the Xbox showcase towards like the afternoon or evening on Sunday, but we'll see. Mike, I already 3-starred every Grand Prix in Mario Kart World. Jesus. Oh, you had today off. Did you say you took like vacation time to do this? That's cool, man. C2, I put it as my number 1 game all time right now. Expedition? Yeah, Expedition 33 is... It's a GOAT, man. I literally put Expedition 33 up with like Elden Ring in terms of like going back in time. Elden Ring, Breath of the Wild, God of War 2018, Red Dead Redemption 2, Undertale, The Last of Us, BioShock, Mass Effect 2. Like, I'm literally putting Expedition 33 amongst the greatest ever. Like, for reasons that, like, that game is just so unapologetically it. And it pulls it off so phenomenally. So, anyway. So, yeah. Stay tuned, because I might have, like, a member-only KiwiCast about that Monday. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to eat dinner. I'm hopefully going to also see a friend, too. And I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Be Geek Proud Awesome. Enjoy your Saturday. I will see you Sunday, right? Right? I'm going to see you Sunday, right? Right? All right. I'm going to go. You have a good day. And yeah, Be Geek Proud Awesome, gang. I appreciate you so much. And yes, Supertone's going to see me Sunday. Bye. Yes, Jissel. All right, good job, guys.